welcome back. And congratulations on your third successful operation.
Congrats on surviving so far, you mean?
How the hell did you not manage to ID Ksenia?
The sister of a member of a defunct Russian extremist group, now working as a call girl. We should have caught it, and I'm sorry we didn't. But you must admit, this was a particularly tricky one.
We don't know that she would have blown your cover if she'd spotted you.
She would have, trust me.
Because you killed her brother?
What?
Yes, because of that.
You'll have to tell that story at some point.
Baxter's Black Book should keep the analysts occupied for a few weeks.
Scotland Yard was quite surprised when we delivered Baxter to them. They should have no trouble getting a conviction with the evidence you got in London.
Killing Baxter wouldn't have stopped the leaks. We need his boss.
You're right. And that's why I'm very happy with how little evidence you left behind in Warsaw. We don't want our target to know we're coming.
How big is our footprint? I didn't check.
I think it was 0.
While the analysis department chews through Baxter's book, we should all prepare for the next operation. As always, don't hesitate to see me if you have any concerns about the mission or our operations.
Sigh. Alright, I'm gonna start reading now so I don't have to watch conversation. I can hear it just fine, just not gonna look at it. There, I've positioned Martine appropriately. He is now staring at his calendar.
How are you holding up?
How's your hammer hanging?
You enjoy the danger?
I enjoy the challenge.
There's nothing wrong with that. Just be careful what sort of satisfaction you look for in this line of work. It can be a slippery slope.
How's the mission going?
It's going well. Thanks to you.
Everything above his nose doesn't move at all. It's very unnerving.
Yeah, there's a reason that I'm not watching these.
Within a few weeks.
Good God, so many people to be the checking up on.
Do we know who set up the dead drop in Colombia?
I think they sent somebody down from Cartagena 3 days. I do apologize for missing Ksenia Roshkova. I don't want you to think I'm dodging responsibility.
I trust you'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Absolutely. And in
Kind of a
case
bitchy
Madam,
thing
I'm
to say.
sorry to interrupt, but something is wrong.
What is it, Vladimir?
The database server is down. The file server too. I
Oh.
think they all are.
Crap.
That sounds like a thing
No
for me!
power. There must be an electrical fault in the server room.
I can't believe it. It will take at least a day to get an electrician out here and through the security process.
I'll check it out.
Oh,
What?
no, we really can't ask.
I'm an electrical engineer. Shut up.
Is she actually an electrical engineer?
Electrician.
Yes.
Somebody probably just
What?
forgot to connect the backup generators. It'll be a quick fix.
Didn't you notice like all the
For an
electrical stuff in
electrician.
her
We can't
office?
waste any time
No,
finding
I just was
Grissom.
looking at that weird cutout thing.
I know you've more pressing
She's
matters
actually
to
an
attend
electrical
to.
engineer?
Yeah.
The server rooms are in the old
You're not
munitions
fucking-
bay, one level down from the depot.
Not knowingly.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
yes.
look.
Hold on.
I thought that was a one-off for a joke.
No, that's why they had her bugging the
Mr.
stuff in the
Shvilko,
first mission.
Could you get Miss Kozlova the code for the lower facilities, please?
Елена, запишите код от подсекции на бумажке и прикрепите у дверей.
The sub bay?
We have submarines?
The code is next door.
All right, I'll get the servers up and running again.
Have I ever complimented you on how good your English is?
I'm creeping on your office. Okay, you have a gun and some grenades. 2 motherboards. Oh god, and you're right behind me. Yeah. Why do you have a bottle of vodka hidden under your desk? 'Cause
That's a good
you
question.
also have a bottle of vodka in full display on top of your desk.
Maybe it's an empty bottle.
That isn't better. Yeah, I mean, you got guns and
Back to
bullets
red?
and cleaning
Black is
tools
such a
and
serious
grenades.
This isn't your natural hair, though, is it?
This is
And then
nobody's
like 2
natural hair
motherboards
color,
and
but it
a
suits me
either
better
a
than
5
blonde.
1/4 floppy
That woman
drive
in Warsaw.
or a CD
You
drive.
killed her brother. What's the story behind that?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Why not?
I don't want it to change the way you look at me.
Look, I know a lot of the people here are uncomfortable with the idea of working with killers. But I'm like you. I know field work is a whole world away from working in an office.
Mikhail Rashkov was the ringleader of the violent corps of Black Sickle. I fell in love with him and got pulled into that group too. But in the end I betrayed them and helped the FSB bring them down. After the
Oh my
raid,
God.
Mikhail got out on bail. I guess his family pulled some strings. Then he came to my home to kill the snitch.
Shit.
He brought a gun and shot me. Then I stabbed him with a kitchen knife.
That sounds pretty badass.
I assure you it was not. It was frantic and terrifying, and it was over in a minute.
Right. I'm sorry that happened.
I lived. He died. Definitely
Quit
my
scratching
worst
yourself.
so far.
What?
Like, the guy's idle animation is scratching himself.
Inappropriately?
No, just like across his chest and his face.
I'm gonna stare at him. The creepy Dutchman stare.
I'm gonna need to speak with you over it.
Good you're here.
Whoa! Hello!
I'm a
Something interesting
teleporter.
in the preacher's files. It looks like they've hacked Baxter. I dug out some Adrastea chatter about a group or project within the CIA's Special Activities Division, codenamed Tantalus. The data is kind of vague, unfortunately. It sounds like Adrastea's operatives weren't entirely clear themselves on the nature of Tantalus. Sarah did a little bit of asking around, but we came up empty-handed. It must be some black ops thing, and it all seems a little sinister.
What makes you say that?
Well, in Adrastea's communications, they refer to Tantalus as a threat to their continued operations, but also as a possible opportunity. It's kind of freaky that Adrastea might have a reason to see an opportunity for themselves in an SAD Black Ops project, don't you think?
Doesn't sound like something we can do anything about.
For now, we can't be sure it's relevant to our mission. We should keep an eye out for further data related to Tantalus. If nothing else,
Why am I
to
just
rule it
staring at a
out.
What
post?
do you think Wintermute will do with the Breacher's data?
I've asked them to contact Vatkov's daughter and scare her a little. Then if she gets the message, they can help her find a more constructive use for her skills. There's plenty of ways to make money off that sort of thing that don't involve...
I can hear myself talking, but I'm in another office! That's weird.
Anyway. To the power pole.
Что там?
Ничего.
Don't you say something's weird and then not elaborate on it?
What?
One of these guys was like, that's weird. The other one's like, what is? He's like, nothing.
This display looks like a goddamn Pip-Boy.
Which one?
The green one here?
Это египетский.
Да, Мэри Сьюзен Адам.
The one the lady's in front of?
Yeah. I'm standing back here because the camera gets closer.
Ah. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Face and wall.
Хочу вам кое-что показать.
Something to show me.
Не игрушка.
A new toy?
Что угодно, но точно не игрушка.
Not a toy.
Признаться, я втайне надеюсь, что она вам не понравится.
Hoping I won't like it.
Решайте сами.
И что это?
Газовые гранаты «Новичок».
Novichok 7 gas grenades. Nerve agent.
Gas.
Где вы это взяли?
Советское наследие. От одного давнего приятеля из ГРУ.
Took a whole crate of them.
Продать тому, кто предложит больше. Надеюсь, что этим кто-то станет.
Soviet surplus from the
Целую,
GRU.
целую.
Я
Why?
так полагаю, действие летальное.
О, да. Это жуткий
Gruesome
случай.
and forbidden in warfare by the Geneva Protocol and several other
В апреле,
treaties.
когда войдет в силу конвенция о запрете химического оружия, незаконным станет не только их производство, но и хранение.
And then next April, it will be legal and illegal in every way, shape, and
Никто
form.
не успеет позвать на помощь. Мгновенно вызывает непроизвольное сокращение всех мышц и
It's just
полностью
silent for the
Jeez.
nerds.
легкие и
That's-
сердце
that's
прекращают
terrible.
работать, и человек
What?
умирает.
That's kind of
Это, наверное,
terrible.
очень мучительно.
Думаю, да. Кошмарный способ лишать людей жизни. Так что
Yes,
пусть
I'm sure
лучше
you're
они
glad to get them off the
всем
street.
его приятеля. Я рад, что они не попадут
At
в
least you can admit that they're horrifying and terrible.
Finally beat your score at the range last night.
Your mother.
Where is the Oh, this is the exit.
Oh, 22610.
No, don't do it yet. I want to see the server room. Where's the server room?
What server room?
The one that you're supposed to be fixing.
Well, first you have to go to the depot.
What?
The way to it is past the depot.
Where's the
In
depot?
the basement. Go downstairs.
Well, okay, so you keep saying things. I don't know how to do that. This way?
Yes,
Oh,
it is this way.
I've never been down here.
Now, the guy in that cage is the Radko.
Hmm.
This is where I've never been. Okay.
Those are magnetic tapes, by the way.
These big things here?
Well, I mean the spinny discs on them.
Part. Okay. I hate it when that happens.
What?
This way.
Did we enter Dr. Evil's underground lair?
Hello.
Well.
So, oh, we have to go behind this thing. Behind the server farm, please.
Is there fuel all over the floor? I don't get it.
Yep.
You just said damn it.
Need a wrench.
There's a crowbar over here.
What the heck?
What?
There's a toolkit right here. How am I not able to yank a wrench from it?
Maybe there's no wrenches in it. It's an empty box.
And there's the crowbar.
There's another generator over here.
Wrench in some nook. Tom Nook.
Found it.
Where?
There's a pipe wrench in this big old warehousey room.
I'm coming! Peter Pan! Did you ever watch the What Are They Really Saying track for Kung Pao?
Maybe? I don't know, it's been a while.
It's really funny. It's absolutely absurd.
Where are you going?
In circles.
How dare you?
The wrong way.
Twice the wrong way? No.
Ah, where am I going?
I don't know.
Oh, I know where I'm going now. Wee! Get motion sick.
I like how you kind of lean.
Now we leave.
Wait, what did you do? You didn't do anything.
I clicked on the generator and she fixed it.
Also, she's an electrical engineer. Why is she fixing, like gas generators? Also, how are 2 gas generators running our entire server farm? Also, why isn't this air conditioned?
Anything else you'd like to add?
Not yet.
Those are all very good questions, and I'm afraid I don't have answers for any of them.
What?
Oh, the way to Sarah!
Speak to Sarah again in the analysis office.
The anal ISIS.
There was a short circuit, and the UPS couldn't handle the load. I don't know how long it's been running on the backup.
Thank you. Everything seems to be working again. Will this last?
It'll last until
Right.
tomorrow, but get a proper electrician out here. Somebody who has spare parts.
I will. Again, thank you so much for the help, Kautia. I'm glad to see the field work hasn't gone to your head.
Of course.
I'll let you get back to work.
I'm a gangly nerd today, walking through the boardroom like a boss.
Boss.
I'll just sit in one of these chairs. Anything but staring blankly into the wall a foot away from my head. Staring.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a break.
Okay.
Go to the bathroom, make something to eat and whatnot.
Sounds like a plan.
So, until next time, everybody, have a good one.
Yes, those words.